How's everybody doing? Good morning, good morning. How's everybody doing? Good morning, good morning, good morning. How's everybody doing? Yes, I am just getting my sneakers and getting my water, getting myself together this morning so we can do our at home workout. How is everybody doing? What are you up to these days? How is it going? Yes, we are going to get things going on today. I'm just holding on to the phone this morning. Hey, quiet one. So, quiet one. When someone asks something like, "What are you wearing?" A lot of times, most of the time, it is a, crazy, like they're trying to be smart or whatever. So we definitely do block those people. But what I try to see is, are they a legitimate, we can give them sort of a moment to see what they're going to say, right? Because if they're saying, "What are you wearing?" and then they follow it up with something also stupid, then we know they're not serious. So I just like the opportunity to say to people, "Oh, it's just in case they're legit." You know what I'm saying? You know what it is at this point. So um, I just wanted to share that thought today. How are you doing? How's it going? Thank you again for help moderating or for moderating. It is so, when I tell you, hey, Miss V, when I tell you it is so much, it's so much easier having, like I'm not getting off of the treadmill as much. It's just helping me out a ton. So I can't thank you enough for volunteering to help out. So I hope everybody's doing good this morning. Yes. Yes, I don't have a code word. I'm still thinking you can give me a code word. Let's orange. Let's do orange. I like an orange, but they break my skin out, so I don't get to eat them. Let's do orange. And what are we doing the code word when I think that somebody needs to be taken out? I'll say orange. But you're doing really good. You're doing really good. Hey, Miss V, how are you? Yes. Yes. Well, right now, maybe you can be our alternate if quiet one has to be off or something like that. Right now, with how our moderation is, I don't think it's really too much for one person, but what we can do is, if when quiet one has to take a day off or something like that, we can have you as a backup if you want. That would be okay, because I don't think it's so much right now. And quiet one, you tell me if you think it's a lot. Yes, hey Ty, how you doing? But thank you so much. I saw your email, Miss V, and I was gonna get on over to it. How is everybody doing this morning? How are you doing? Welcome in, TikTok. How are you guys doing this morning? Yes, we are just getting started, you guys. So I am still coming on down, you guys. We're just continuing. Again, we've been doing this stuff since July, and I always tell people, you know, sometimes when you're on your weight loss journey, people are always, looking at you, and they got their comments and so forth. Just run your race. Don't want to. I really appreciate it, Miss V, and I'm sure I'm going to need your help. Run your race. Don't worry about what other people are doing. Don't worry about how other people are doing it. Just find a way to find, your own way of doing things. That's all that matters, okay? That you keep showing up. Thank you so much, King Hamad, for liking the live. Find a way for you to keep showing up for yourself, okay? So I just wanted to share that. I'm sure I'm down probably about 15 pounds at this point. And just like I said, just keep. I haven't weighed in about a week and a half, I think. But just keep going. Just keep on doing what you have to do, and don't worry about the crazy people. Don't worry about the negative naysayers. So how is everybody doing? Yes. Yes. Hey. Fam, big fan. Hey, thanks, King Hamid. That was good. I did yesterday. Are there any Jalen Hurts? Are there any Jalen Hurts fans in the building? I did a video last night because I love sports, and I'm sure you guys know that at this point. But people was trying to I saw two different casters sort of aim shots at Jalen Hurts or whatever. And I do a lot of, Shador Sanders coverage. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to do something about, to sort of lift up Jalen as well. And so that's what I'm doing. So, yeah, so I don't know if there are any sports lovers out there. Yes, A Marks, good morning. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. So guys, I've been using this, this waist trainer, and you know how you guys, we have seen those ones where the people are, it's super tight and it looks kind of crazy, like back in the day, like women would wear back in the day. This kind weight people use, bodybuilders and stuff like that. And this thing, really what it does is it raises your body heat so that you can lose some weight. A lot of people say it just helps you lose water weight. I have this one trainer that I really like that I've used in the past. He's a guy on Facebook. He has a Facebook online workout community, and he was like, this is something that works. And I have to say, all of the stuff that he has told me has worked. So he told me about the stair stepper, you guys. He said the stair stepper will help you to lose weight. And he was right. I lost some weight with my stairs. That stair stepper is a great piece of equipment. He told me if you intermittent fast and eat twice a day, he said that will help you. He was right. He was right on that. So he's just said some things. So I sort of believe him more than I believe some of these other crazy people. Some of these other crazy people, they'll say anything. So, all right, you guys. Woohoo! Bringing it in, you guys. Bringing it in. I have to put the shirt underneath because I can't deal with it otherwise. Yeah, so I'm going to, so I've got to get that built. You've got that built in. Well, right. But there's something. But you know what? There is something that what is it? Oh man, I don't know. Let me think about that, A Marks, because there is something that stops the body from having hot flashes. And I take it. I don't know if it's DIM does it. I gotta look it up. But one of my vitamins, one of the vitamins that I take, and so women going through menopause and all that, they need to take it because it will greatly reduce. I take so many vitamins. I don't even remember which one it is. I hate to be like that, but I don't remember. Woo! I gotta look it up. You guys. So how is everybody doing? Is anybody getting excited for Christmas? Has anybody been getting excited for Christmas? Yes, I've been using the stair stepper with the resistance band for 15 minutes. Yes. It's a dog. You know what, you guys? I haven't started doing my, I haven't even done my Christmas shopping yet. I'm going to go and do stuff today. And one thing I think I'm going to give myself is I'm going to give myself a new stair stepper because y'all know it died. Yes, good morning, Ellen. What's up, Ellen? I saw, thank you for your direct messages and the stuff that you sent me. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I love when people send me good stuff that I can learn from instead of some of the other stuff I get. Yes, good morning. How are you guys doing this morning? Why do I feel like I'm over to the side again today? How's everybody doing? Yes, black cohosh. Okay, it works. I mean, that stair stepper. I don't care what nobody say. And Ty, you have to agree. The stair stepper, for the amount of time that you have to use it, and for the amount of time that you have to use it, and for the cost, I don't care. You can't tell me there's a better piece of equipment. I don't care. Because it is. Thank you so much with my heart me, Ellen. Thank you so much. Thank you so much with my heart me. Yes, Princess Marie. Thank you for getting the #1 gifter badge. Yeah, you can't tell me that there is a. Thank you for the rose, Ellen. Thank you for the rose. You can't tell me that there's a better piece of equipment, especially if you're working at home. You can't convince me of it. I don't care what nobody says. You can't convince me that there is a better piece of equipment for working at home than the stair stepper. Because I'm saying thank you for my Go Popular, Ellen. Thank you so much. Because you can do 30 minutes on that treadmill, 30 minutes on that stair stepper, and it literally will feel like an hour on a treadmill. Now, again, I don't know if it feels, because now we got these weights on, this weighted vest, that does increase, what we're doing. But you can't tell me that stair stepper got everything beat. I don't care what nobody says. And the guy, his name is Jeff, the trainer that I follow, he has a Facebook community. And he said to me, he was like, I guarantee you this thing works. And he gave me like a couple of different things to do. And since I've been following him, it's been easier for me. Yes. So good morning, yes. It is a dog. Yeah, you're using it too, Miss V? Yes. Yes, that stair stepper is harder too. Oh, okay, so you don't, yeah, I could take or leave it, to be honest. Yes. Hey, is that Reese Love? Thank you so much for the follow. I need to bring myself up a little bit more so I can see what you guys are saying. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you for following me this morning. Yes. Which brand of stair stepper? I have it in my comments on some of my sports videos. But it has Day in the name, D-A-Y. So I don't remember it off the top, but if you look in my comments or what have you, I have a thing that lists the equipment that I use. Yes, and I'm telling you, they're like maybe $60 now, $50, I don't know, but they are worth it because you can just be like on that thing and just doing your little what have you. And it's a dog, I'm telling you, it is a bear. And you'll be sitting there like, man, how did I get this done? You know what I mean? I like it. So, good morning. Welcome in, everybody. We're just getting our Christmas week exercises in. We're not taking no days off because we're not going to take no days off from cookies, cakes, and pies probably. And so we want to make sure that we are getting our exercise in every day. That's what we want to make sure of. So yes. Okay, you got Ty said she got hers from Walmart. Yeah, I got mine from the other place that begins with an A. But I mean, like I said, I have an unboxing of it on one of my channels. But it's just really helpful. All right, you guys. For people who have come on to lose weight, how are you going? How are you doing? Yes, Risa Love. You guys, I got to move myself up so I can see. Yes. Hey, Risa Love. Well, you're on the TikTok side. So I have one in my TikTok showcase, Risa Love. And it's the same brand of the one that I had for years. So definitely get one of those. They're fantastic. I'm telling you. They're fantastic. You guys aren't going to be able to see the treadmill as much so that I can see what you guys are saying a little bit more. So just give me a moment to adjust myself. It's so much easier if I can talk to you guys and not have to get off. It's just I get my burn in a little bit better. So yeah, but I'm just telling you, get the yeah. Yeah, that's good. Let me move this over here. Yeah, get the stair stepper. I'm gonna tell y'all, I prefer the stair stepper. I prefer the stair stepper to the treadmill. If I'm gonna be honest, I prefer it. And the reason why, hold on, you guys, over here on TikTok, this is my TikTok camera, you guys. The reason why I prefer the stair stepper is because of a couple of reasons. Number one, it's very small, so it's even smaller than this thing that I have going on right here, right? It's much smaller. And so, you know what I'm saying? So although this is relatively small or whatever, it is even better than this, okay? You guys, I'm dealing with my camera issues today. All right, there we go. Now I'm doing something. Thank you, people. All right, so I like this better because I like the stair stepper better, you guys, because with the stair stepper, it's faster and your heart rate gets up a lot higher. So like y'all just saw me, I was just sort of like jogging in place or what have you. Now I have to jog in place to sort of get my heart rate to go up to say 150, okay? 151. But if I'm on the stair stepper or what have you, you just be on that stair stepper, in 5 minutes, you're gonna have your heart rate go up that much, okay? And so to me and Ty, let me know, oh, she's already saying, it's gonna get your heart rate where you're gonna feel the full benefit of cardio with your stair stepper. When you have a treadmill, and not that a treadmill doesn't work, because it does, but with a treadmill, you're having to add so much to it. Well, you have to add to it. You got to make sure you're on an incline. I'm on a 5% incline. You're going to make sure you have to have on a weighted vest, okay? And you're going to have to make sure you're changing up your speed to make sure your heart is getting in the right zone to burn fat, okay? That's a lot more than you just get on that stair stepper and you start doing your arm bands, okay? So, because I'm telling you, I was losing weight with that thing. That stair stepper is ridiculous. So I am going to make myself one this week. Sometimes I don't feel like ordering anything. I don't know if anybody else is like that, but I don't like creating stuff that, like, if I'm not going to use it, even though I know I would, but I am an intentional shopper. I do not just go, good morning, Rosemary. I do not just go and buy stuff just to buy it, because I hate creating, hey, Rose, I hate creating junk for myself, if that makes sense. All right, so I'm just doing a little slog this morning to move my heart rate up just a little bit, you guys. And you can just by putting a little bit of a jog in it for you, it will raise your heart rate, okay? It will. So that's what we're doing today. I felt like I had the stamina. I slept pretty good last night. How are you guys sleeping? Yes. Hey, Rose. Hey, Rose. Somehow your first page, your Rose vlog in Sri Lanka page got blocked, but I unblocked it yesterday. Yes. I'm wearing a vest to add to resistance, okay? To just give myself a little bit more of a workout. Yes. Thank you, Madam Ree Fitness and Nutrition. Welcome in. Thank you for getting the number 3 gifter badge. Yes, and so this is what we're doing. How are you guys planning for Christmas? For those of you who are celebrating, you're celebrating Kwanzaa. If you're celebrating Hanukkah, what do you got going on? Yes, good morning. Good morning. Yes, but yesterday, guys, I did a video. I was telling you guys about Jalen Hurts. I don't know how many people here are sports lovers. I love sports a lot of times because it's such an examination of so many of emotions, of power, of conflict, of culture. And so when you study sports, you can see how so many things are at play. And Jalen Hurts is the quarterback for the Philadelphia Eagles. And I had mentioned earlier that Cam Newton was one of the, who was a wonderful quarterback. I feel like his career ended prematurely, although he hasn't, quote unquote, really retired. But he had some comments to say about Jalen Hurts. And Tom Brady, made a comment about his height, Jalen Hurts' height. And it's just very interesting. And the reason why I did this video was because whenever you see people who are successful, people always look at the end result. And they never really think about how, oh, thank you for that, Trav. I appreciate that. Y'all see that comment for Trav? You guys said, you seem like a very nice person and you always show up on my feed. You're smart too. Thank you. I appreciate that. But people always see the end result. And what people don't realize a lot of times is when you are attempting to do something, especially something great, right? You're attempting to run a business. You're attempting to, take yourself to the next level. You're attempting to do something that you haven't done before. You always will have people out here that have something negative to say. And so people like to think sometimes, I think, that when you're doing something great, you're just going to have all these people who are always going to encourage you. And the reason why I use sports figures as examples is because here's someone that people could argue, oh, they're doing something good with their sports, they have a foundation, they're doing all these great things, but they still have a ton of people that dislike them, right? And so that is why I use those types of examples, because it's so relatable, okay? It's so relatable. I had a question that I wanted to share, a question for you guys today. There is, you guys may or may not know, but Halle Bailey, the singer, the Black Mermaid, she is in a custody, I don't want to call it a custody battle, but she's dealing with some custody issues. Hey, Femme Fatale Fit Club, thank you for getting the number 1 gifter badge. Hey, Philip, thank you for following. Philip, how you doing? Thank you for following. She's in a somewhat, custody agreement with her child's father, Daryl Granberry, also known as DDG. And over the weekend, I think a braider or something. Yes, you have a blessed day also. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Hope Fitness, thank you so much for number 2 gifter badge. And so she had I guess she got her son's hair twisted, braided, something. And long story short, they have had a very public and contentious, very public and contentious sort of fighting going on. And the judge had said, hey, no pictures of your son on social media by either party. So, enter the braid lady, okay? Enter the braid lady. The braid lady decides to put a picture of their son on the internet. And so people are going back and forth and basically giving this braid lady a pass. And this is the thing I want to ask you guys about this. If you have minor children, if you have minor grandchildren, and you take them to a salon, take them to the barbershop, take them wherever, are people allowed to just take the photos of your children, perhaps grandchildren, perhaps nieces and nephews, without your permission? Are they, one, able to take the pictures? And two, are they able to post the pictures of your minors without without your permission? Like, some days when I see stuff, okay, so SP Luffy, welcome in, I don't think I've seen you before, said generally no. Is there an ungenerally Spaloofy? Let me know. Because to me, if I see a minor child out somewhere, and I don't care, I don't have services where I really deal with kids like that, I would ask the parents out of respect, am I tripping? Am I tripping that I feel like people should ask people's parents? Like, am I a weirdo today? Yes, so Sploofy says, when you're in public, you have no privacy, but it's socially unacceptable. The question that I'm saying is, if I've paid someone to do my child's hair, I have not given them permission to take a picture of my child and post it on the internet. Because one, if I am a public figure, and I allow you, you need to pay me for that. That's gonna be one, right? So the fact that you took the photo and you posted it, and I'm a public figure, I'm in your establishment. Like, you can't even go get your hair done or your child's hair done without an NDA. And if you take a photo, I'm gonna sue you. That's crazy to me. Yes, it feels, Amark says, I don't know what's legal, but I feel like it's courtesy to ask. That's all I'm saying, you guys. That's all I'm saying. And there are some people, God bless them, they are defending the hair person. And I mean, I don't have no, real shade for the hair person, except if the shoe was on the other foot and you took a minor child somewhere, would you want somebody to take a picture of your minor child and post it on the internet without asking you? That you paid, that you have hired. People be tripping. This internet has people going stone crazy. They're like, oh, I got my phone, let me take a picture. And then let me not even ask you. Right? And we're not talking about, guys, this isn't a paparazzi shot, right? This isn't a paparazzi shot. This is someone that Hallie had hired, okay? And this woman, in her infinite wisdom, decided to take a photo of her child and post it, okay? Which, of course, potentially has legal consequences for her because of her custody situation. So now, your behavior is creating a legal problem for me because you couldn't show me any courtesy. You know what I'm saying? Like, the internet has people really, really tripping, And I'm telling you, I did a video, and I want to bring these things to you guys so you can give me feedback and let me know, have I fallen off? Have I lost my mind? Amark says, yes, 100%. Ask the parents, okay? Unless there's a disclaimer or a waiver, ask the parents. And I don't know why, you know what I'm saying? I don't know why that's even a discussion. I don't even understand why we are talking about this. Like,
That's not common sense in today's age. Listen, like I said, the internet, and then there's this new term, you guys. Thank you so much. Is that Apron Dingles? Conkery, how are you? Welcome in. And there's this new term that I learned recently, yesterday in the comments, and it's called coercion as it relates to intimacy. So it's the S word, but it's intimate coercion. And apparently, this isn't forcing someone, but it's like, almost forcing someone to engage in intimate behaviors. I had never heard when someone said, I did a video about this woman who was making some allegations, and this guy comes back, some essay allegations, and the guy comes back and he has all these receipts. This is what happened. This is the timestamp, right? And he looks really falsely accused. And somebody came back and said, well, yeah, I think that this is intimate coercion. And I was like, coercion? Intimate coercion? So now, I don't know. That's yet another thing that, I don't know, who can you trust? You can't even get to know people now because you don't know what are people's real intentions toward you. How are you guys, how are you navigating life when it seems like everybody wants something from you? You know what I'm saying? That's the topic. How are we navigating when it seems like people always want something? Doesn't that feel draining, you guys? Am I tripping on this? Because somebody who always wants something, that is draining to me. I don't care. See, it looks draining to me. All right, guys, I've gotten 20 minutes down on this treadmill. Okay? We're doing what we got to do. So we got 10 more minutes on our cardio before we start doing some of our punches, doing some of our stretches. Oh, man. There's my girl, Poopy Pies, in the building. Yes, Poopy Pies. Poopy Pies says, that's why society has become isolated, antisocial, and lonely. I swear, you cannot have a conversation half the time with people without there being some ulterior motive. There's always something crazy going on. Yes. And I don't even know, I don't mind people trying to sell you something. I'm talking about the people who are always trying to take something from you, right? Because, hey, people can sell you something, okay, fine. But the people who are trying to take the stuff that you already have, you know what I'm saying? You're taking a picture, this person is taking an unauthorized picture of somebody's child, putting it on the internet, and creating legal problems. You're taking my peace away with that, right? You're taking my peace away with that. I hired you for a service, and now you're going way above and beyond what we even agreed to. Yes, LMM company. Poopy Pie said it started with the LMM companies, and those peaked. Oh man, nobody hit me up with, hey girlie, it's been so long. I'm sure I've already blocked them, because I'm the block queen. I will block people in 2 seconds. Everything seems, thank you, A. Marks, everything seems transactional. They don't do stuff, and and it's really sad. You know what I'm saying? It's really sad that we can't have a conversation without there being some exchange of something. It's crazy, and I feel for people who are super, gotta talk to everybody, because I know they probably feel it the worst, because I'd be like, I don't have to have no conversations. Yes. Yeah, exactly. Poopie Pie says that I have to sign a waiver for the school to take and publish my kids' pictures, and they can't do that either. And that's my point. And there's a conversation online where people are sort of like defending the braid lady, and I'm like, I don't see it. I'm sorry. You know, in 2025, how do we know? You know what I'm saying? You already know you shouldn't be taking pictures of people's kids and posting them. Unless you're a pedo, and that's you taking the picture on the slide, like now we know you got some issue, correct? But a normal person, we not doing that. We not doing that. So I don't know what's going on. Yes, yes, yes. Poopie Pie said she's gonna be sending out her season to six. I mean, and you know, of course, blogs. I'm gonna do a video about it when I get off of here, but I'm not gonna put the photo of the kid up there because I don't want to make Hallie's experience even worse or whatever that she's had to go through. So I'm not gonna be contributing to the noise from that standpoint. I will be contributing to the conversation though about honor people's kids. Honor people's kids. That's going to be the message. You know, and again, people always act like they don't know what to do. People always act like, hey, Jen Lopez, thank you for getting the #1 gifter badge. People always act like they don't know what to do. But the reality is, do the stuff that you would want somebody to do to you. And you know good and doggone well, you wouldn't want nobody taking pictures of your minor kids or kids that you have custody over. He's like 2 years old, 3 years old. I don't know how old he is, but he's little. So it's just a thing, you know. I feel like I've been studying online to really learn about my community and learn ways to help and learn ways to sort of make things happen. And I'm going to tell y'all, the internet done lost its mind. I'm going to tell y'all right now. The stuff these people be trying to justify is crazy. You know? And you got to really, you know, lean into your own understanding sometimes. And you know what I'm saying? You know, because thank you so much. I appreciate that. Mixed Creation too. Thank you so much. Okay, Poopie Pie says Germany has it right. Oh my goodness, with their privacy laws. US and Canada are like the Wild West. Thank you so much for sharing that. I didn't know that. Yes, thank you. The US, we're so busy trying to have a racial war out here, we can't focus on what matters. See, that's the thing. People don't understand, like the people, yes, hey, I got you, hold on, thank you for the follow. People think that this infighting that goes on in America, people are so busy fighting other Americans, stuff that matters, healthcare, privacy laws for kids, education, things that would make Americans better on a whole. We don't have time for that. We don't got time for that. Let's pit this American against this American, because that's how we're gonna, you know, spend our time. But you go and you look at these countries, Germany, Sweden, you look at some of these, China even. You look at these countries and you look at what they're doing for their citizens, America be like dead last. You feel what I'm saying? They be dead last. Because we spend all of our energy on infighting. If all you're doing is fighting the people in your home, whatever, you're not getting anything done. That's why I don't like people in my home. Like, listen, I'm good by myself. I don't need nobody's negative energy. Let me get my stuff done. Yes, yes. So Poopie Pie says, if someone's face, or I guess she's talking about in Germany, gets posted on social media without consent, they get in real legal trouble and not just legal suits. Yes. Divide and conquer, absolutely. Yes. Yes. Yes, but I'm just saying, thank you, A. Marks. Thank you so much. Yes, she said this channel is great workout motivation, but also so much helpful. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. I appreciate that. I mean, it's very important for us to, when you go to other countries and you see other countries really be like improving the quality of life for their citizens. Let me tell you guys, I was doing some research before I came on today. The unemployment rate among black people in America was 4.8% in November 2024. In December of 2025, it's like 8.4. It almost doubled. I don't know what my numbers are. It almost doubled. Yeah, it didn't quite, but almost. Okay? And so I'm just saying, right, it's not just about black people, okay? I'm sure there's increased numbers probably in the Latino community as well, Asian, what have you. But what I'm saying is that in America, built on this foundation where we tear each other down, it is hard to build your citizens up when you're always tearing people down. It's hard. It's hard. And we spend so much time. Thank you so much for the follow. Is that MC911 wanted? The most wanted. Okay. The most wanted MC1911. I guess 1911, does that make you a Kappa? I think it does. I'm not sure. I could be wrong. But like we spend so much time fighting. And we don't even realize that outside of our country, we be playing ourselves. These other countries, y'all go up on that app, Red Note, I think it was called, and y'all see the people in China and the stuff that they have. It's a laughing stock compared to like what they have compared to what we have. We ain't even in the same lane. You talking about somebody playing chess and somebody else playing checkers. Shoot. They playing chess, we playing go fish. Okay, let's be clear. They got stuff. I saw this video. This girl was driving. She live in this high rise, right, in China. Let me tell you. She driving into her high rise. I just did my 30 minutes, you guys. She driving to her high rise. She gets out the car. She has a little, like, I don't know, remote control, something in her hand, whatever. She pushes a button. The car parks in her designated spot. She don't even park the car. And I'm like, where they do that at? Right? And she was like, yeah, where I live at, I have assigned, parking. And I'm like, we can't focus on technological advancements when we're focusing on trying to make our fellow man feel less. Period. Cannot be done. All right, Shatika. What's up, Shatika Woods? What you doing, girl? Yes. Thank you. Poop. Y'all better read them comments. Poopy Pies, whenever she come through, she be dropping some knowledge now. I'm telling y'all. Okay? That's what I'm saying. And what's so crazy is that these countries who have this healthcare and all this stuff, they're caring about their citizens. We're fighting. We're infighting. You know what I'm saying? We're fighting at the barbecue. We're fighting at the big wedding. You know what I'm saying? We're fighting. They just fly. They did. Kim Bird says Nigeria just manufactured flying cars. I saw a flying car in China. Literally, they did. It flew. It turned into a helicopter basically. It legitimately turned into a helicopter. I saw that last year, and I was like, man, why doesn't America have that? Why are we not focusing on, competing with these other countries? Why don't we want to be world leaders? Why don't we want to be global leaders, right? But what we're doing is we're like, oh, you speak Spanish, you don't speak English. Oh, your skin is darker than mine. There's something wrong with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what we're focusing on instead of being inspired by what people are doing throughout the world and being like, man, This is amazing. You know, I would love to see a real life flying car. I mean, that joint, I'm telling you, I saw it, and it wasn't no AI video neither, y'all. It wasn't no AI video. All right, you guys, now make sure you are, make sure I don't want to get on my things that America should be doing rant this morning. Make sure you are hydrating, okay? All right, we did a little bit of running in place today. What? Yes. Yes, who we talking about? Who? I don't know who Archer is. Who is Archer? Hey, Minded Minds, how you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. Yes, 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 yes. Welcome in. I don't think so. I mean, hey, I don't know. Well, listen. We're probably so far away from a flying car, like where they got those joints literally, and you know, this one's saying Nigeria. I hadn't seen them in Nigeria, but they literally have them joints operational in like China, where you can get in that joint and fly it or whatever. And again, it turns into a helicopter. It's more of a helicopter, not like a plane. So like when someone says like a flying car, you just imagine the shape of it, and it like ends up having like sort of a propeller that comes out of the top. I mean, it's amazing. It's amazing to see. I'm telling y'all, it's amazing to see. And again, in America, whew, we're too busy. We're too busy fighting about people who don't share our religion, and you know, we don't like you because you don't share our religion. We don't like you because we want to control your body. We want, you know, like we got all sorts of issues, and it's crazy because people can't mind their business in America. Like they got to be in your personal business. You know, hey Kim Bird, you know what I'm saying? A Marks, go ahead and say that out loud and proud. Right. But what I'm trying to say is, why isn't our focus on helping the FAA be better? Why isn't that our focus? Right? And that's the point that I'm making, right? Like, we're sitting up here, we're okay with the infighting, we're okay with all of that, but we're not okay with improving. Why not have flying cars in America? You know what I mean? Well, we got an FAA problem with the planes. So what do we have to do to make the FAA better? What do we have to do? You know what I mean? You mean we can't figure it out? You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing but you know, you'll know about, you know, ICE coming to arrest somebody. You know about that, right? Why are we not trying to make our infrastructures better, right? So that's the thing for me with America. It's like, I want America to be the best. So why are we wasting time on stuff that doesn't matter? Yes. Yes, right. Shatika Wood says, oh my goodness, wow, well, thank you. Listen, Shatika, Poopy Pie's in here educating us. I definitely got my stocks, but I never heard of Archer. Shatika says people in the country care less about tech stuff. People in this country, we're trying to live basically fundamentally. Yeah, but the world is kicking our butts. Okay, you guys, we're going to do that motion right there. I was just stretching my arms really. Oh my gosh. Living near the Amish has taught me more. Okay, this is going to be our motion that we're going to do with the weights, okay? Poopy Pie says, living near the Amish has taught me a lot about living within my means. Yeah, that's really the only way to achieve peace, you know, is to live within your means. It is. I don't care what nobody says. 3, I don't care how much money you make. If you learn to live within your means, you're going to have more peace. 6, than somebody else. 7, 8, 9, 10. Wilhelmina says I have to squat. Wilhelmina, there are a lot of things I have to do. 1, 2, 3. I got to get my passport renewed. 4, 5. It's not expired yet, but almost. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Me too. Me too. Me too. Me too. Me too. Yes, yes. Make sure you guys, especially coming into 2026, you guys, that everybody should make sure that they have their passports renewed. So, let's definitely deal with that as well. Yes, yes. Shatika says that she respects the Amish because they can make everything basically homemade and live peacefully. I mean, I had aunts and my grandmother as well could make like preservatives and stuff like that, preserves and everything that, jelly or whatever. And I don't have any of that skill. And I really would like to make some preserves. One. All right, you guys, let's do some of these curls. 2, 3, we're doing it, you guys. We're coming on down. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I gotta learn how 9, 10, because I would like when I don't even do a lot of apple jelly, but man, do I love apple jelly when I eat it. I would love to start doing that. Now my mom has over probably the last like maybe 5 years, she has really turned up like like she can make bread, she can do all sorts of stuff. I just that switch has not turned on for me yet. 1, 2. Are you serious, Poopy Pies? 3. Let me find out. You need to 4. Have a crafting class for us. 5. Come on, you guys. Let's get these 6 bicep curls in. 7, 8, 9, 10. We got this, guys. You see, we're coming down. We are coming down slowly but surely, right? This is a marathon, not a sprint. We are doing what we got to do, you guys. All you got to do is show up for yourselves. Yes, yes, that Ty, how are you feeling? I know you was feeling under the weather. So how are you feeling? Yes, thank you for following Heart and Star, and thank you for the #1 gifted badge. Okay, 20, 21, 22, I think we did 23, I think so. We're gonna do 10 more. 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Come on, you guys. We got this thing. All right. All right. Make sure you stretch your arms a little bit. You know how to crochet. See, you guys, I haven't done that yet. My mom, like I said, maybe it's even been longer than 5 years. Maybe it's been 10. She has done a lot of, she's learned how to quilt. She's learned how to do all these things. I just do not have that interest. I wouldn't mind learning how to paint. I paint by numbers, and I like it very much. All right, you guys. All right, we're going to be working with our kettlebell in a second. All right, we're going to work with our kettlebell in a second. Yes, we're going to get our punches in, and then we're going to work with our kettlebell. Yes, you guys should be used to our punches by now. All right, you got your boxing stand. We're going to do an Anthony Joshua combo on Jake Paul. That's what we're doing, okay? So we're going to punch, punch, uppercut, punch, punch, 2, punch, punch, 3, punch, punch, 4, punch, punch, 5, punch, punch, 6. That was a post that did really well over the weekend. Punch, punch, 7, punch, punch, 8, punch, punch, 9, punch, punch, 10. This is the first time we've done our punches since there's been an actual fight that I've paid attention to. So, oh man, that's kind of funny. All right, punch, punch, 11, punch, punch, 12, punch, punch, 13, punch, punch, 14, punch, punch, 15, punch, punch, 16, punch, punch, 17, punch, punch, 18, punch, punch, 19, punch, punch, 20. All right. We got to get 10 more. Shake it out. Yes. Yo, oh my gosh. Y'all making homemade ginger ale? I didn't even know that was possible. My God, y'all. TT, my YT side over here is just sharing all sorts of stuff. Apparently, you can make homemade ginger ale. Who would have thought that was even possible? Not me. All right, you guys, let's get our last 10 punches in. All right, if you're feeling any tightness, y'all know I have a little bit of tightness in my left shoulder. And so I'm just gonna make sure I'm just stretching that out a little bit and shaking it out. All right, we have been doing these. Yes, we're gonna keep going. Yes, we're gonna keep going. You're doing a tad better. I'm glad to hear that, Ty. All right, punch, punch, 20, punch, punch, 21, punch, punch, 22, punch, punch, 23, punch, punch, 24, punch, punch, 25, punch, punch, 26, punch, punch, 27, punch, punch, 28, punch, punch, 29, punch, punch, 30. Now, you guys, when we are doing our punches, we are trying to think about anything that's frustrating in our lives, and we are punching and we are getting rid of whatever negative energy, whatever negative things, we are punching it out of our system, okay? Because a lot of times people don't realize we carry sometimes the negative experience with us. We're carrying them around. So when we do, hey, Lee G 77, thank you for the follow. Yes, and Kim Tone, thank you for sharing the live. So do what you can to punch and get rid of your frustration at least once a day, okay? So that you're not carrying it in your bones and carrying it in your muscles and carrying it in your spirit, all right? Punch, punch, 1, all right? And just try to aim, punch, punch, 2. I'm looking at myself, punch, punch, 3, punch, punch, 4, punch, punch, 5, punch, punch, 6, punch, punch, 7, punch, punch, 8, punch, punch, 9, punch, punch, 10, okay? Now, again, if you do not want to do this with your weights, okay? Hey, Rose, welcome back. What's going on in Sri Lanka, Rose? If you don't want to do it with your weights, you can do it like this, okay? Punch, punch, 11, punch, punch, 12, punch, punch, 13, punch, punch, 14, punch, punch, 15, punch, punch, 16, punch, punch, 17, punch, punch, 18, punch, punch, 19, punch, punch, 20, okay? So you want to make sure whether you do it with your weights, thank you, Kim Tone, whether you want to do it with your weights or not, it's up to you. I always like to share with my ladies, I love pickles, so I always want to be able to open a pickle jar, and I have to tell you, I haven't had any complaints. I've really been doing it. And so you always want to have your 5-pound, your 10-pound, if you can do it, weights, and just always like you're sitting on a couch, maybe you're streaming something, you know, you can move your arms, you know, count up to 30, okay? That is going to help you so much just in terms of your practical things, okay? Don't be intimidated when people make working out such a big thing. No, you're trying to improve your life, okay? A lot of people, they make it into something it's not. Well, it's something, it's that for them, right? So we allow them to have their moment, but we want to be able to do practical stuff like open up the jelly jar, right? Open up the pickle jar. Those are things that, that's the things that we want to do, right? We just want to be able to, thanks, Boss Locks. Walt from Boss Locks, thank you for getting the more gifter badge. We want to be able to do that. All right, so let's get our last 10 on this. Yes, oh my gosh. Oh, there's a cyclone. Oh my goodness, okay. So they're recovering. We have a friend from Sri Lanka, and she gives us updates probably every other day or so. She tells us about what's going on in Sri Lanka, and they've recovered. They're recovering now from a bad cyclone. All right, y'all, let's get our last 10. Punch, punch, 20, punch, punch, 21, punch, punch, 22, punch, punch, 23, punch, punch, 24, punch, punch, 25, punch, punch, 26, punch, punch, 27, punch, punch, 28, punch, punch, 29, punch, punch, 30. All right. Okay, all right, so we got those, let's do some kettlebell works. Yes, Walt from Boss Locks. Tell me, Walt from Boss Locks, what is Boss Locks? Is that someone who's locking someone's hair, or are you a locksmith? Walt says, this is the energy I need this morning. Well, I come on at 8:30 in the morning, every morning for the most part, Monday through Friday, and so we enjoy it. We have a great community. We get a lot of comments and everything, and people are very encouraging. All right, you guys, let's deal with some of our muscles up here, you guys. 1, come on, we got it. 2, we got it. 3, we got it. 4, Yes, 5. We got this. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We got this. 12, 13, 14, 15, okay? We're going to do 15 more, okay? Make sure you guys are hydrating. Make sure you are hydrating, okay? Because your muscles will heal better. I feel like I would have less shoulder issues if I was always on my water the way I'm supposed to. My muscles need water, okay? If anybody like me, my lips can get very dry. But you know when they get the driest? When I'm not drinking enough water. Okay? So if you are dealing with chapped lips, I'm just telling y'all, because that's my tell, drink water. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You guys, I asked Walt, was he a lock person or was he a locksmith? And Walt said, I started a storytelling series to prove to us that natural hair and professionalism do coexist. It led to creating another series called Working While Black. Oh my gosh, I love this, Walt. Oh my goodness. If you go on to my videos, you're talking about being professionalism. I know I got my Afro puffs right now. But when I tell you I always have some of my videos, they be like, great hair, we love your hair. I get those almost in every video. Go check out some of my videos and you'll see that people have all their little hair comments because it's true. You can have natural hair and it can look nice. All right, you guys, let's go and be professional. Let's go ahead and do 15 and 30, you guys. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. No, Rose, Christmas is this week. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. But I think a lot of people, 26, 27, like the reason why 28, 29, 30. One of the reasons why, there's been a high unemployment in America. So I have not been, I'm not really a big, consumer anyway. Like I ain't buying a bunch of stuff anyhow. But that's because of our unemployment and the loss of jobs that people have. I wanted to send a message back to corporate America that they need to support our country better than they're doing. And so I haven't bought a thing. Now. I am going to buy some very small things, but I'm not even feeling it. You know what I mean? Like, so we'll see how it goes. Yes. Yes, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Rose said, you have beautiful and natural hair. Your hair is a flower. I love my hair. I do. I love it because you know something? Keep your hair for as long as you can, you guys. 1, come on. Let's pull it back. 2, 3, 4. Walt, if you're going to be coming in here, you need your kettlebell. 5, 6. Come on, y'all. Let's pull it back. 7, 8, 9, 10. We're going to switch to the other side. But what a wonderful series that must be. 1. Come on, you guys. 2, 3. Yes. 4. Yes. 5. Yes. 6. Your dollar and your time in my pocketbook. 8 has been closed. 9, 10. And I'm not I can't stand being like over consumerish anyway. Yes. Yeah, Kim Bird said, I purchased food and cleaning products and pet pads and food. You have a dog, okay? My granddog, he was on pet pads when he was a little pup, but he's all good now. Yes. B. Wright says, if we could have gotten together by the hundreds, we could have made a statement. See you later. Good night, Rose. Have a good day, okay? Have a good day, Rose. And I have your Sri Lanka vlog unblocked, okay? So if you want to use that one, you can. Oh my gosh. Okay, mine is a Havapoo. My granddog, I call him. 11, 12, 13. This is going to 14 work our core. 15, 16, and our arms. 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, we're going to go to the other side, you guys. 1, pull it back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Up, yes, it's a good reminder that we don't need a lot outside of the fundamentals. What's a lot? What, working out at home or not shopping a lot? Which one are you talking about? Let's get our next 10. Walt, which one are you talking about? 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Come on, 25. We got this. 26, 27, 28, 29. 30. We're going to go on this other side, shopping a lot. Absolutely. You don't need, you know what I'm saying? You know, he said, but I guess working out too. It's true. You know, you don't need a whole lot. 20, 21. People have you thinking 22, 23. You got to be shopping a lot. 24. You don't. 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. And then if you know how to take care of your stuff, it lasts forever. A lot of stuff, if you buy quality stuff, it's going to last a long time. You know, and that's another thing, you know, in terms of consumerism, right? People have you thinking you have to, if you go and look at my videos, my old videos, I've had this stuff for such a long time, you know, because it's like, why am I going to waste money on clothes? Clothes is like one of the biggest wastes, although I do love Wisdom K. I do love Wisdom K, and I will say that with my full chest. He's a fashionable guy. He's in New York now. He's not from New York, but he has such great style. He spends all this money on clothes, and I do love him, but I will not be doing that. Yes, yes, all right. Yes, thank you, user 869, for getting the number 2 gifter badge. Make sure you guys are hydrating, and I want you guys to have a goal with me in the morning. When we come on here at 8:30, let's try to, whatever size water container, unless it's like a big old gallon or something, but let's try to, if not finish, put a serious dent in our water in the morning, just so that we are, again, you guys, what's the name of this workout? Start your day with a win. So we're going to start our water consumption goal with a win every morning, right? Because y'all know I need y'all help on that. Because y'all, if I come on here and y'all see my lips are chapped, you'll be like, oh, she ain't been drinking her water. I don't care. Judge me. I don't care, because it's true. All right? Because it's true. Let's go around the waist with our kettlebell. 1, 2, 3, 4. Woo! My knees. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Use. Thank you. 11, 12. Thanks for the follow. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We're trying to do a squat position while we're throwing the kettlebell around, because you're going to feel it on your thigh area, okay? So you're going to be working your core for stabilization, but you also are going to be working your thigh, okay? Oh, are you serious? I thought it was just me. But shoot, and I'm like, oh man, that's when I know, girl, you ain't been drinking your water, because it'll be like out the blue, and I'm like, oh my God, what is happening? All right, let's get our last 20 around here, and what we're trying to do, down, up, down. I just slipped that in there while we're doing it, right? Because we want to work multiple muscles, right? So when you're having to do like this, you're squatting down a little bit, you're working your abs, boom, your thighs, and then you got this, and this is all up in here. When you throwing this thing around, you are working all this up here, okay? All right, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. That's right, we doing what we want. 28, 29, 30. That's right. That's right. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna have some fun up in here. We're doing what we want to do. What's up, Dizzo? How are you doing? How's it going? We are doing what we got to do. Now, we haven't done this exercise in a while, we're going to take our kettlebell and we're going to be doing this. 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is going to be your motion. If your kettlebell is too heavy, you can do it with your smart bell, okay, or your dumbbell, like this. Boom, boom. Again, for my ladies out there, we always want to make sure we are strengthening our upper body. Because you're always walking on your legs, your legs are generally going to be a lot stronger anyway because you're walking on them and they're big muscles, right? And so we have to make sure we don't deny our upper body. 1, 2, come on, we got this. 3, we got it. 4, we got this. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, okay? That should feel like a very clean, you're just pushing it up there, okay? Very clean. We are making sure that when tank top season arrives, we ain't jiggly wiggly when we stick out our arms, okay? Praying Mantis, welcome in. Number 2, gifter badge, welcome in. Thank you so much. Make sure you're not jiggly wiggly, right? Because I love a tank top, but not when I haven't been doing what I got to do. Then I don't like a tank top at all. All right. 1, come on, y'all. 2, we got this straight up. 3, 4, straight up, y'all. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, Kim Bird? Are you kidding me? Kim Bird says she always wondered what people did with this bell. Well, you know, we normally do a kettlebell swing. I can do a kettlebell swing as well, but let's do these. It's just that the deal with the kettlebell is that because of its odd shape, it forces your body to constantly adjust to balance with it. And so even when you're working on your arms, you're working on your core. So even when you're working on your legs with a kettlebell, you're working on your back because the odd shape, it forces your body to keep sort of doing, you know, and so that's why I use it for our group because, yes, hey, classic style, hey there, girl. So let's go ahead and do this one. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, we can march it out if we want to. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, okay? You know if you're moving 2 muscle groups, you're going to be burning more fat, okay? You're going to be doing something, right? Because you're just lifting them legs up, okay? You'd be surprised. A lot of people can't lift their legs up, all right? Let's go. Let's go. So let's go. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, okay? We're going to go ahead and do it to this other side, then we're going to do some kettlebell swings and call it a day. 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, okay? And we just did it very quickly, all right? Now, again, my ladies out there, and I know the guys out there, y'all getting y'all muscles, you know what I'm saying? But it's so easy. My husband had such a nice build. It was all muscles. And so, but ladies, we don't have all those muscles. So we got to be doing more to stay strong, okay? Which is why I want you guys to fall in love with your kettlebell, all right? We're going to do swing it out. 1, shoulder height. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get your glutes involved. 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, one of the things, because I'm not in there with you, is that when people talk about doing a kettlebell swing, I heard someone say, like, use your glutes like you're closing the door with your butt cheeks, right? And so that's a very weird way to say it, but it is a way to remember it so that when you're doing this motion and you come up, boom, you're sort of pushing you know, and you're getting your glutes engaged, okay? You're getting your glutes engaged. So I just wanted to say that to you guys. Yes, thank you so much. Let's go ahead. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Come on, y'all. 22, 23, 24, 25, okay? Now, I've been using my 10-pound because y'all know I'm sort of recovering over here, but having a 15-pound kettlebell is really great. Having a 20-pound kettlebell is really great because it will help you shred your body down. It does a fantastic job, you guys. All right? We were doing 140 kettlebell swings a day at one time in my group, okay? We changed it up a little bit. I don't know what I was doing. Oh, I think I was taking up too much time. And so I was like, okay, let me try to move it. So now I try to do at least 50, but I want us to do other exercises to make sure we're getting our arms and core and our legs in the party. All right, so that was 25, I believe. All right, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, woo, 46, burning my legs, 47, I'm coming down a little lower, 48, 49, 50. Oh my God. So I came down a little bit lower on my swing that time, the last 10 or so, right? All the way coming down and pulling up. All right? Down and pulling up. You have to be careful because the kettlebell swings can be a little challenging on your knees, okay? All right, you guys, so that wraps us up for today. I want to make sure that we are in the best frame of mind for everything that we have to do with our lives today. I want us to be in the best frame of mind. Remember, we started our day with a win. We came up, we showed up, and we invested in ourselves this morning. When you do something for your body, that is you pouring into yourself, okay? Now you go out, you pour into other people. You're welcome, A-Marks. You pour into other people, that's fine. But remember, if your cup is empty, you cannot pour into anybody else. So our first goal every day is to find a way to pour into ourselves, okay? And so that's what we want to make sure that we're doing. Today is the 23rd. I know tomorrow is Christmas Eve. I'm sure I'll get on here and come on in the morning or what have you. Again, for our community, a lot of times people will schedule days off for their own mental health, for their self. I don't schedule days off for my mental health. I don't take days off for my health, right? Because I need my body. Hey, Jeffrey, welcome back. I need my body no matter what. I need my body no matter what. So I don't take days off. So I will be on Christmas Eve in the morning, and I will probably be on Christmas in the morning, okay? I don't know if I'll come up with something fun or not. But again, you guys, we got to pour into ourselves. We got to. That's the message for today. All right, you guys, we are doing the Start Your Day with a Win workout. If you have not signed up to my newsletter yet, go to the LINK in my bio so that you can get the newsletter. I'm going to start it. It sends out, I think, one thing, and then I have to start writing for it. So I'm going to start doing that to kick off the new year, okay? So I will see you guys on tomorrow at 8:30. Please come. Make sure you get your kettlebells. Make sure you get your dumbbells or what have you that you need. Or, hey, use a water bottle. Use a can of peas, whatever you need to use. And make sure we are hydrating, okay? So thank you. See you so much. And so, guys, You get your 1 cup of water, and then I want you to go ahead and come back on. Go ahead and refill, right? That's what John taught us. You just keep on refilling, okay, to the end of the day. All right, y'all, have a good one.